True Life number 40. This is day 9, porn free. Wow. I have 8 days pornography free, so I'm on day 9. It's the beginning. And feeling pretty good. I'm going to give a shout out to my buddy Cardinal Guitar on Reddit. You've been a good support, man. I appreciate it. And welcome to the road on my way to work. Another shout out goes to my buddy Andrew NoFap. Reddit as well. Or no, sorry, YouTube. Yeah, man, you're giving me some shout outs and stuff, and I appreciate it. Anyways, yeah, so big change this morning. I literally sprung out of bed. Hold on. I need my coffee. Looking for it. Cue standby music. There we go. There it is. 1 second. All right. Cool. So, yeah, this morning, my alarm went off and I did not think twice. I literally opened my eyes and I was ready. I was completely ready to get to work. So, yeah, man. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I was very driven and motivated this morning. Got up and I just started grinding. Today, 2 hours was nowhere near enough time for me to get what I wanted to get done. I could have easily used another 2. I literally ran out of time. I had to pry myself away from my computer because, man, I hate not being able to finish my work. I was going to do this little promotion on social media for my company. Well, doesn't matter. Fact is I used my time wisely today. I didn't even think about porn, come to think of it. Me just now saying the word porn is the first time I've thought about porn today. That's how driven and motivated and, I was this morning. So night and day difference between my work ethic when I'm using and when I'm not. It's unbelievable. And if that's at 9 days, think of it, a year, no porn, like how much could I get accomplished in that time? It's crazy. So I'm definitely getting the entrepreneurial fire back, ready to kick ass. How am I now just tired? Anyways. So, feeling pretty good. Just glad that I'm almost at the 2 digits. Tomorrow will be day number 10. I think once I hit 10, 11, 12, I gain a confidence in knowing, like, alright, like, I can do this. I think day 4 and 5 or so was the hardest for me because I was still pretty close to when I had relapse. It was a series of relapses. I couldn't get past 3 or 4 days. day 4 or 5 on this one was almost like a who am I kidding? There's no way I can do this. I've been relapsing so many times. Just who's to say I'm not going to relapse again? But I just stuck it in there and put one foot in front of the other. Here I am, huh? Just 1 minute at a time. I didn't look at porn, and I almost have 10 days. I almost have 9 days, sorry. I'm gonna take it 1 day at a time. Because anything can happen today. I could turn this video off and then say, hey, I forgot what tits look like. Somehow I always, forget the effects of porn and what the fuck they do to me. It does to me, but that's addiction. We don't think about consequences, we think about the high, the immediate gratification, instant. So if this is your first time seeing one of my videos, I'm 29 years old. I work full-time in a day job that I'm not completely passionate about, though it can be interesting at times. It's electrical construction. But my heart lies in my business that I'm building, which surrounds my passion in life. And I'm an artist, so it surrounds my love for art. And I'm grinding away at it every day. I get up really early in the morning, only because that's the only time I can fit it in my day. As you can see, I'm driving to work, which is an hour away. And then after work, I have something I do every day. So I'm a recovering addict, drugs and alcohol. I have a year and 5 months of sobriety yesterday. And to keep my sobriety, I'm a member of Fellowship of Alcoholics Anonymous. And I have a sponsor. I work the steps. And I go to my commitment meetings a week. Commitment means I go whether I feel like it or not. I'm not always perfect. Sometimes I don't go. But that's literally once. Like, I think in the last year and 5 months, I've only skipped a meeting maybe twice. It's what keeps me sober. I can't do this thing alone. That's why I do these videos, because I know I'm reaching out, bringing everyone else into this support, because I can't do this thing alone. Just like I can't quit using drugs and alcohol, I can't do that alone. Same goes for this. I had been using drugs and alcohol since I was 14 years old, and I didn't stop until I was 27. Not necessarily because I wanted to stop, it's because I had to. What do I mean by that? I just realized I came to a fork in the road in life. I was 6 months newly married with a family that loves and supports me. I didn't grow up with a normal family structure. It was very rocky. My wife's family is very tight-knit, solid, secure, and I realized that if I didn't stop using and drinking, I was going to lose them, because I love these people to death and they love me, but in my addiction, I couldn't stop using, which meant I lied to them. would lie straight to their face, telling them I'm done, I'm going to stop, I'm going to quit. And I'd be right back where I was, but worse, 2 weeks later. At the end of my using, I went into a full-on binge for 3 days, and I lost control. I had no control of whether I wanted. I didn't have control. I just couldn't stop. Kept calling into work just because I was tweaking all day. And watching porn, of course, because that's what I did. I used drugs, and I watched porn to enhance the porn. Or enhance the drugs, either way you want to look at it. And then I used the alcohol to come down off the drugs. And it was a vicious cycle. Of course, I smoked weed every day, so I was always stoned. But basically, as you can see, I was living a life where I was just a prisoner in my own body. I was a prisoner to the drugs and alcohol. And so I've come a long way in the year and 5 months, and believe me, it wasn't me, it was definitely who I choose to call God, for putting the people in my life, guiding me to the rehab that I went to, and meeting the people that I did. You know, I have a great sponsor. He always says to the newcomers at these meetings, I hope your life's all fucked up and you're in a whole lot of pain. Because pain is a great motivator. At least it was for me. Sometimes we need to feel pain. It's not enough to just quit on our own. For me, when I was using drugs and alcohol, it wasn't enough that it was wrong, or that I lied to my wife every day, or that I lied to everyone who looked in my eyes. I was always hiding. It wasn't enough, because I was perfectly fine getting loaded behind people's backs. When it came to the point where I realized I'm going to lose my wife, I'm going to lose a solid family foundation that I finally had gained, that I'm going to lose my little nephew who I loved and I got to see from the day he was born. I was going to lose all that. And the pain got so great that it was no longer just whether or not I wanted to use. It was, what am I willing to lose? I didn't want to lose these people in my life. That's the pain that it took for me to quit, to finally get help. Same thing with this porn. I'm perfectly fine using porn, looking at tits and masturbation and jacking off and feeling the pleasure that comes with that. But the thing is, when I use porn long enough, it gets so painful because I yet again let my wife down in bed because I can't get it up. And that I have to see her fucking cry when I tell her I've been using porn, because there's no way to explain why the fuck I can't get a fucking boner. I can't get it up in bed. She thinks it's her. I eventually come clean about it when the pain is great enough. That's why I'm trying to live a life without porn, because I'm tired of hurting people. I'm tired of hurting my wife. I'm tired of seeing her cry because of this shit, which in turn makes me feel like shit. It's a world of pain. Pain is a great motivator. It's supposed to hurt because it's not fucking right. It's life telling you, change. Change it so the pain leaves. So yeah, I just went off on a fucking rant, but I think there's some quality stuff in there. Pain is a great motivator. So, I'm a year and 5 months into my sobriety, I'm trying to kick porn as well, because porn is just as much of a drug as everything else. not perfect. Just because you get sober doesn't mean you turn into the saint. I still fucking hide things in my life. I still stretch the truth to make it look like I'm innocent. I still fucking hide receipts when I don't want my wife to see them because I went to Taco Bell when we don't have the money right now. You know, I'm not a fucking saint. I'm far from it. I'm broken. I'm sick. But I'm a hell of a lot better than I was. And a lot of it's because I'm not fucking loaded. Do I use caffeine? Fuck yeah. Do I use workout supplements? Fuck yeah. Do I still change the way I feel? Yeah, I do. But I know today that I don't use to escape. I don't get loaded to turn this world off and to run. Because that's what I was doing when I was drinking and I was using. I was running from life. I was hiding from life. I was trying to remove myself from life. But today, I don't do that. Today I try to be involved in life. I try to be here and present. I try to keep my personality consistent on a daily basis. It's a learning curve, you know, learning. I don't know what the word is, but I'm tired of escaping. So I'm trying to change that. And porn to me is an escape. It's not real. And I'm gonna keep doing this thing. This video is long enough. Bye.